Hi, and welcome to Let's Cook and Stir Stories. Before we wrap up for the holidays, today's recipe is a classic, spaghetti pomodoro. The key to the success of this recipe lies in making the most of a small amount of olive oil by infusing it with garlic, basil, and chili flakes. This process allows the oil to carry and enhance the flavors throughout the dish. I have to share a little story with you. My Italian neighbor's mother was visiting, and every time she made a classic dish, she would say, "Pochi ingredienti, massimo sapore." It means few ingredients, maximum flavor, and that perfectly sums up today's recipe. With just a handful of fresh ingredients, we create something truly special. When working with quality ingredients, cooking becomes an exercise in restraint, focusing on highlighting the natural flavors rather than overpowering them with too many additions. As for the tomatoes, use any variety you have on hand, as long as they are ripe and bursting with flavor. Their natural sweetness is what makes this dish truly shine. Going back to my Italian neighbor, I actually learned this recipe from her mother. Whenever she visits, she insists I bring the children over to their place. And without fail, she whips up the simplest yet most flavor-packed pastas for all of us. This spaghetti pomodoro, which is basically pasta and tomato, is one of her recipes, a dish that's as heartwarming as her hospitality. There is something so magical about a recipe like this. It's deceptively simple, just a few fresh ingredients coming together to create something extraordinary. It's a reminder that sometimes less is more, and that great food doesn't have to be complicated. As I make her recipe, I think back to my Italian neighbor's mom and her love for sharing meals with friends and family. Her philosophy was always about celebrating the natural flavors of quality ingredients, turning cooking into an act of love and care. So, how did you like the recipe? Simple and delicious, right? Give this recipe a try and let me know how it turned out for you. If you enjoyed it, please show your support with a like or a comment. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps and ensures you won't miss any of my upcoming recipes. This recipe celebrates the natural flavors, the rich aroma of garlic sizzling in olive oil, the sweetness of ripe tomatoes melding into the sauce, and the fresh brightness of basil leaves tossed in at the end. It's more than just a meal. It's a celebration of simplicity and the joy of sharing food with those you love. The satisfying slurping sound of spaghetti, it's music to my ears. You know you are doing it right when you can hear that sound as you take in those perfectly coated strands of spaghetti. Thank you and happy cooking!